Hi, I'm Leila and I'm really excited to apply to IE. I was born and raised in Doha, Qatar in the Middle East, but my mom is from Uruguay and my dad is from Sweden, and I spend my summers here in Sweden. I'm multicultural and multilingual. I can speak English, Spanish, and Swedish, and I grew up in a very diverse environment with people from all over the world, similar to the environment at IE.
Growing up in Qatar as a half Swedish and half Uruguayan, I've always been aware of how privileged I am, and I'm deeply grateful to my parents for the sacrifices that made my education possible. This awareness has shaped what I consider my most defining trait: empathy paired with action. I strongly believe that even small actions can make a meaningful difference, and I carry that mindset with me every day, most times in the form of a smile, because I truly believe that kindness does not have to be loud to be powerful. My perspective was deeply influenced by my mother's story. She grew up in poverty in Uruguay, lost her father at a very young age, and later earned a scholarship to study in the United States. Through education and perseverance, she became a professor. From her, I learned not only gratitude, but the responsibility to use opportunity to uplift others. Living in Qatar has reinforced this mindset. I've witnessed inequality firsthand, from visiting family in Uruguay to teaching English to migrant workers alongside my parents. These experiences have taught me to listen, to approach people with kindness, and to recognize the individual stories behind every community. One moment where this trait truly helped me was when I transitioned to a new school late in the high school journey, from the Spanish school where I had been for 12 years, almost my entire high school journey. Entering an unfamiliar academic and social environment was overwhelming, but my willingness to reach out, communicate openly, and stay positive allowed me to quickly adapt and form meaningful connections. I've always thrived in diverse environments where I can interact with multicultural and multilingual individuals and embrace global differences, and therefore the change from a small school to a larger one was essential. Quickly, I met friends in my classes. I joined the dance team for Season 2 and Season 3 and got to travel to Dubai with the team in November 2024. For Season 3, I made it to the varsity badminton team and experienced my first ever MISAC in Oman in March 2025. So although the transition to a large school was hard, my extroverted, positive personality helped me in handling the change in a good way. I now have lifelong friendships I can cherish with forever love. More importantly, I applied these same qualities through a project I initiated for my community. For the past year and a half, I led a weekly Swedish playgroup for children aged 5 to 10 in my home. I designed activities, taught language skills, and created a welcoming environment where children felt comfortable learning and supporting one another. Watching them grow in confidence and ability has been incredibly rewarding for both the children and me. Communication has always been the thread connecting these experiences, listening to stories, building trust, and creating spaces where voices are heard. This is why I am drawn to media and communications at IE University. I want to develop the skills to tell meaningful stories responsibly, amplify underrepresented voices, and use media as a tool for connection and social impact. At IE University, I hope to contribute an empathetic, engaged perspective while growing into a communicator who creates change through storytelling.